Hello, good morning, and welcome to episode 34 of Timberborn Greedy Armageddon. Um, in this episode, there's a few things that I want to do, um, and if you've seen any of my previous videos, you know that I'm not good at any sort of time management. So I'm just gonna get going. We've got 8 days left in this drought, um, and we definitely need to use a lot more of this water. So what I'm going to do, just get the game going here. Up to 3 times speed. Turn the water off. I'm going to close this this sluice. And then I'm going to turn this fluid pump. Wow. Okay, can't talk today. All right, turn this fluid pump on so that we can pump some water out of this reservoir and hopefully fill this one. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so first order of business, I absolutely have to finish this two-way network. So, what we did at the end of last episode, I did play a little bit after the episode ended, so that's why this might look just a little bit different. The only thing is, all of this has been put in, all of these tubeways, and if I bring the layers down, this power shaft was put in so that we could power the fluid pump. Other than that, I did come over here and I removed these power shafts so that we could put in a ladder here, so that we would have better access to all of these tunnels. Because now, especially because we can do 2 at a time, which is fantastic. I don't have to sit here and babysit any of this, which is even better. I do, however, just need to delete these every so often, so that can get collected. And I do think we need to pause a bit more the plank production. So we shall see, but yeah, that's what we're going to end up having to do, because this is going to continue being power. We're also going to need to, once this ladder is removed, we'll have to replace it with a powered levee so that water doesn't escape through here. And so then we don't have to do this entire row of two-way levees, which I think these are kind of ugly, honestly. Yeah, I really just don't like the way that these look, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep all of these removed. So I do just have to babysit this, come in and just extend the paths every once in a while. Same with the ones over here. And this one, which I completely forgot about during the last episode. I paid 0 attention to it. So that's why, like I said, I played after I stopped recording. So that's what this path is. Yeah, so yeah, that was just a complete fail on my part. But anyways, this was intended to connect probably in this area, and then I'll have to end up running a tube-way through here, through this wall, and then down. So let's see if we can't, if I just turn this grid on. Hello? Am I pressing the right buttons? Oh, there we go. Okay, so it aligns. I think what I'm going to do is something like that. Okay, so now we can remember that this is lined up with this one, and let's see if we can't do a path there. Right, okay. I did also have a thought, And we're frozen. There we go. What if I brought up this level here? If I just leveled it with this? My reasoning is I want to increase our water storage for in-ground water. We've got so much land here, so much terrain that we could be storing water with. I think it's just kind of a waste that we're not. But anyways, we'll see. We'll see if that actually happens. I don't think I really want to. I think it just might need to. I did also think about moving all of the housing up here, stacked up. So that might end up happening as well. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not sure. But anyways, I did want to get rid of these. These were always intended to be temporary. That was really just because I needed extra beavers at the time. Gosh, that was quite a few episodes ago. Anyways, I just needed extra beavers. But I think I like this solution a lot better with the advanced breeding pods. So anyways, that's the reasoning for that. Those are gone, which is something that I wanted to do. So checked that off my list. Cultivation has halted. I always wonder why. Like, we have productivity. Is it just because they haven't worked in a while? I just don't understand. But I think he's working now. Maybe. Oh, no, there he is. Okay, all right. Well, okay, productivity is now 0. That makes sense, which is unfortunate because we are more than halfway into that week and a half there, but it's fine. So, anyways, finishing with this. Why are we not scrolling? There we go. Okay, finishing with this. So, we know it's this here. So, let's see if we can't bring this down to whatever layer it's on. Perfect. Come in here. I'm going to increase this path. Okay, so I think I wanted to connect this with this one. So through here, and then maybe we'll come underneath this way as well. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, I also never finished this. Darn it. Oh well, that's fine. It is what it is. Nothing I'm going to do about it now. Okay, but anyways, so I want this to come... What, if I would just bring it straight across, then I can bring it... no, that's not going to work. I can bring it right and then over to this one. Let's see if we bring our layers down here. I could put a... Ooh, this might be a little bit more trouble than it's worth. Okay, so if I just pause this here, this is in line with the vertical tubeway. But if I would then have to make this whole thing tubeway levee tunnels, or else I'd have to demolish this entire stack, which I don't think is worth. Okay, maybe too much trouble than it's worth. Okay, that's fine. We can just go without, and maybe find a way to See, like I could bring it up here and then connect there. So yeah, that I think is what we're going to do. Okay, so that means I need to come here and then come down. And then come over. Okay, so if we bring this just straight across here. And then, let's see, this is, but I don't think I want, where do I want this to be? I don't really want to be walking on this per se, so maybe what we do here, so this is the floor. If we can maybe go there, right, so that it's not visible. Okay, and then we'll have to come over this way. Let's see, where does this come up to? No, this needs to come farther over. Okay, so we'll just go there. I know that that's too far, but what we want to do, let's see. Okay, so that should do that. This will, of course, have to be removed, but that's fine. It'll end up being a two-way tunnel, the levee, two-way levee tunnel, which is fine. Okay, but that does connect us there. So this just needs to come across and line up here. Oh, what tunnel are we building? Ah, of course. Of course. Okay, so we'll bring this across here and see if we can't match up. Okay, so that should be where we want it to be, I hope. Yes, perfect. Okay, so now I need to come up here. Didn't I put... Well, that was... Wowza. They did that quick. Okay, how much else? Not much else. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this. Come down here and we'll get rid of... Ooh. No. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's see. These are going to come... No, but wait. This needs to be a two-way levee so that water doesn't go elsewhere. This is what needs to come up. One more. Then with a regular two-way there. Okay, so there's our tunnel. Oh, no, just the levee. Okay, so then this is just going to have to be... Why did I do that? Wait a second now. Wait a minute. Am I going to be able... Oh, this is going to be difficult to see. Okay, so then, wait a second now. Wait a minute. If I just put in a regular two-way here and get rid of this stack. Then I'll come back in here. No storage space. That's fine. If I just come back with the verticals, then technically, instead of having to deal with all of the impermeables that I'm not going to be able to see to put in, right? Because I can't see through this. That's just lovely. That was such an oversight. Then I could come over here. Yeah, right? You I can't get rid of. No. Okay. So yeah, this has to be. Oh, but this needs to be a vertical, doesn't it? Oh wait. Where does this connect to? Does this really just go to nothing? Did I really do that? Oh no. Wait a second. Wait. Oh, but I don't want to have to get rid of all of that. Okay. Wait a second now. If I get rid of this. Oh, I don't want to get rid of those to put dirt back in. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. So what I'm thinking now is if I just bring this down one level, this is where our other tunnel is. So, oh, man, this did not work the way that I wanted it to, but that's fine. It is what it is. We could technically rebuild half of that now, but I don't think that's exactly what I really want to be spending my time on. So that is now all connected there. Let's see. So what I can do, if I come down here, I can get rid of all of this and replace with vertical two-ways majority of the way up, right? Let's see. So vertical two-ways, excluding this topmost one, that will be the levee, and then this will be the regular. So yeah, that'll go straight down. Perfect. Okay. That does exactly what I want it to. Then we'll be able to do that one and so on. Okay, perfect. All right, so these I want to delete. So this is what needs to be the vertical. And then this at the top is the regular. Okay, so now I'm torn because do I really want to fill these 5 in, but I don't want to get rid of all of that. No, I don't think it's worth it. Maybe I'll do it not in an episode. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe I'll do it later. Okay, anyways, so I don't think, let's see, we're almost 20 minutes into this episode. Cycle just ended. So we're going to start producing clean water and everything from the sources. Let's see. I need to check on all of these before I forget. Right. Absolutely needed to not forget about those, but it's fine. Okay, so then I come over here. I'm going to get rid of all of these. Let's see. I think I'm just going to pause all of the lumber mills because we're producing way too many. So I think I'm just going to leave 4. I think that's fine. Yeah, that's at least what I'm going to tell myself. Okay, so I do really want to build an aquifer for this. But anyways, we'll see. That's fine. It's not really fine, but you know, it's fine. Okay, so if I come down here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on down. Okay, how much of this has been done? The whole thing. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, so I really do kind of want to pick up all of these resources, but I don't think it's really going to happen. So all right, that's almost done being put in. Let's see if we just get rid of all of that. What I can do is put in the verticals. Yeah, I'm going to have to put the verticals in here. Oh. Yeah, so that the terrain is supported. I'm also going to turn the grid off because that's just kind of distracting. Okay, so that should get done here momentarily. Yeah, they've already started on it. Okay, fantastic. So, let's see. You should now be filling as well, which of course I can't see. Yeah, there's water all over here. Okay, so this should be closed. Everything should be filling here, yes. Perfect. Let's check this. 1.5 CMS. Although I thought that there was more coming out of here. Okay, wait a second. Into dev mode. 0.75. 0.7 times 4. This is 1. That's 3. So why is 1.5 coming out? Why is 3 going in and only 1.5 is going out? Oh boy. Okay, that's fine. Issue for another time. All right. I am going to start. No, I'm not. Because I'm going to rearrange the bot part factories and bot assemblers. So I want to keep those excess bots. I do also want to finish. Geez, it's taken me 23 minutes. And I still haven't finished the two-way network. Although I kind of have. Let's see, right? Because this is all connected. It's just being built, right? This is all connected over here. This, which is connected to this one, which if we come down here, this part is what's just going to need babysitting, which I really don't want to do. So maybe what I do instead is just not recuperate these resources. Maybe I just let it go. Let's see, yeah, because these, we can do all of those. And this one. Let's see, this one I need to come in and do, yeah, forgot about this one again. There we go. I do also feel the need to put an impermeable floor here just so we're connecting everything through the waterways, and I just don't want to lose all of this water that we are collecting here. So we'll get that built. This is another thing that I did. I finished this wall so that the water comes out the bottom. I think this just looks better. Why do we not have... Oh, because there's only one pump. is I closed this because I wanted to use all of that, which that's not really what I intended for. Oh, you know what? It's because I closed. This one is set to... Oh. Nope, it's just closed. Okay. I also never connected these turbines to anything. So there's that. That's why this is all coming up here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this needs to open. This needs to open. 1 is not enough. Yeah, we're down to 0.12. Okay, all right. So this is going to fill back up. I think I might just pause this then. There's no point in having it running. It's not really doing much. This, I want to find out why it's still only 1.5. But it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, that is what that is. Okay. So, I'm just going to call the underground tubeway done so that we can move on. If we need to add any more of it, we can do that at another time. That's fine. So, what I really want to do now is rearrange the bot production. So, well, specifically in this area. And what I'd like to do, I'm just going to straight up get rid of all of this, which is causing some lovely lag. This is a long one. There we go. Okay, so after these two, we're going to do this one, and then I'm going to set the game to 1 time speed so that hopefully we give a little bit of break to my CPU. But anyways, all of this is going to go as well. And all of these single paths. Okay, so if I remember correctly, this was 14. And by my math, we need 15. Let me see. Let me check my notes again, just to triple check. Right, so I need 49 factories, and we've got 34. So yes, that is 15. So what I'm going to do, I think I might actually just move these forward 1 so that we don't have those 1 extra bits that we need to put in. Right, so it looks like this instead. The only issue is, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have it as it was, because that's going to be easiest. Okay, so this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Yeah, okay, so we can only do 2 high with this, which is unfortunate. So there's 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Right, so then these all need connected. That was not what I wanted to happen. There we go. Okay, all of, geez Louise. Okay, get rid of those now. There we go. Okay, so then get our ladders in here, of course. What I think I want to do on this side, let's see. So I have 5 assemblers, and I want a total of 15. So we're going to need 10. So let's see if we do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then what I'll do is one of these. Right. And then I need another one there. These are what? 4? Yeah. Okay. Then what we'll do is, see, I put a 4 underneath here. So I'm still going to end up needing one on the bottom. That's fine. Okay, so that is 9. Here's 10. Yeah. Unfortunate that it looks the way it looks, but I think that just has to happen because I don't really want them spinning on this side. I think what I'd like to do is have a little bit of storage over in this area for the things that the bots consume. So planks, logs, gears, metal, etc. This is all, should still be filling 0.2 CMS, which is fine. Yeah, it was at 0.12 and now it's at 0.19. Okay. All right, that's fine. So, logs. I need to deal with logs. But not right now. So, rearranging the bot production. This all now needs to be connected with paths. Let's see if I can't. There we go. That one. Okay. So then this is going to then be connected here with double platforms. These need to be strung along here. I'm going to set another connection here. Okay. Right. Okay, so what I now need to do, we've got 15 bot assemblers. Perfect. I'm going to come in and unpause these 5. I need to make sure everything is set to bots. Okay. Make sure everything is highest priority. Wait a second. Am I doing the right priority? I think so. Yeah, because some of these have 2, which of course one is working priority, one is construction. Just wanted to make sure that we were doing the correct one here. That I was doing the correct one. Anyways, so there's all that. Let's see. Now, I wanted to also put in probably 2 storages for each of those. Yeah, for each part. Those all need to be, wrong button, set to bot part factories all need to be set to bots. Let's see, I think I'm just going to start at the bottom here. Right, okay, so from here, I think I'm going to set all of these that we can see here to what they need to be so that we don't have to go up and down and up and down and up and down repeatedly. Okay, so I need 14 chassis, 14 head, and 21 limbs. So this is, we'll do chassis first, which is 14. So 1, 2, 3, chassis first. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Okay, so now we'll do 14 heads. These are all done at the bottom here, so I'm just going to scroll up. Okay, get all of these. Make sure they're all bots. Perfect. Highest working priority. Okay. Okay, so now we're doing 14 heads. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Perfect. So now everything else should be 21. Okay. So this will be limbs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Okay, perfect. Now I just need to unpause all of these and hope that I have them all set up correctly. I should have them all set up. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So let's see if I can't find my chapstick here. So, in this area, what I think I want to do, I'm definitely not going to be able to fit everything that I want in here. Right, that's only going to support 2. Okay. Can I maybe fit? No. What is paused? Part factory. Did I not just unpause these? Did I just skip a whole bunch? Oh, yep, I did. There we go. Okay, that's fine. And no, I can't fit any more assemblers over here. Technically, I probably could do another layer on top, but I don't think that's completely necessary. Well, actually, what I could do as the layer on top here, I could, let's see. In order to have this the way I want it, this is going to need to go up 2. So we'll have this one. This is not going to be the way I want it at all, but I think that'll be fine anyways. Maybe. If we just remove this one, let's see here. So we'll get a 4 overhang. Then what we can do is yeah, so this is going to have to come over by 2. Now we can put in the 2 ladders there and then the 4 overhangs. Okay. Alrighty. Then this is 1 fewer than what I wanted. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is going to be like this. This is going to be here. And these 4s are going to go there. Oh, I can't do this. Okay, all right. Then we're just not going to do 2 of each. So we'll have 1, 2, 3. So then we'll get rid of all of that. Okay. Let's see. Then what I can do is that. Although now I kind of want these centered. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so we'll do this. Do that. Okay, bring this path across. Then we'll do this, this, and this. I don't think... Oh, we can do on top? We can do? Oh. Well, all right then. We're going to do that. I thought this was the height limit. Shows you what I know. Okay, so then we'll bring this up here. And then this across. Perfect. So then this has to be the height limit. Yes. Okay, I was just off. All right, well, that's fine. Okay. So I'm going to see if we can't get up to 2 times speed here. All right. Now, I do know that we're going to need to increase gear production. Plank production is now falling short of what it needs to be, but that's fine. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to need to collect these as they get put in. Except for this, which I can't. So this just needs to be babysat, unfortunately. But I do want to come over here and check on all of this, which of course I have forgotten about. All of this, which can be removed and replaced with the vertical tubeways. All of that now is over here. Fantastic. Okay, can we come over here? Get all of this done. Right, and then we need to come over here, come down. And get this going. Okay. Now, what I think I want to do is get all of this marked for collection. Perfect. Okay. All right. I think that's good for now. So, what we do need to do is get food production going, because we are falling short. I did also want to, let's see if I unpause one of these. I did also want to extend the terrain over here. I think it was just this one. Okay, now we have space for, I'm going to do, well, I'm going to get rid of all of this anyways. But what I wanted to do is get rid of everything that's here. Right? And then move the potatoes probably up here. And then have the, let's see, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 for coffee, because the coffee is here. We'll do 4 for chestnuts. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So coffee, 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 and coffee, then chestnuts, which are these. Okay. I do also need a way back and forth from here. Which I think would be better being a zip line rather than a tube way. Yeah. I do also somewhat want to reserve this area here for I know we're going to need more pine and maple trees. There's no way that's going to be enough. Yeah, so I'm kind of reserving this area to be for those. Chestnuts will be fine without, coffee will be fine without, so I'm not really worried about increasing the quantity of those. Berries, however, I do want. So I think what we'll do is have berries in this whole section here, excluding this one. And this is a forester. Okay, so we'll do this and get those planted and everything. Okay. All right. I think that is good. I did also want to start placing some monuments. And what I thought about was, let's see, this is canola oil. I'm just going to straight up get rid of that. I also don't think we're going to have bots over here at all. We will in the food production, but of course I deleted it anyways. Whatever. All right, so I just want to get rid of these. And these as well. Now, I thought about squaring off each of the sides of the housing to place one of each monument on either side. So, I think that's what we're going to do. Now, speaking of monuments, I also wanted to put the, what is it? Tribute to Ingenuity here. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to get rid of that one. I probably need to set all of these for collection. Or for high priority. Okay, so we'll do that. I do also think it would be a really good idea to have a ladder here to get across this. Right, so let's see. Let's scroll down here. Well, actually, let's scroll all the way back up. Okay, none of this has been collected. Lovely. Although maybe they're just starting on it. I do still have 38 vacant builders, which is fine, I guess. Let's see. This just needs construction. That needs stuff. This just needs construction. What about all of these? Construction. Construction. Okay. So, yeah, like things like this I want to just get moved on. Just get a move on. Let's see. Oh, for these platforms I should have I should have done the chargers with the overhang like I had over here. Okay, well that's fine. Not a huge deal. This one also not really a huge deal. What is unconnected? How did they brothers? All right, we'll do it. We'll rescue him. We're just going to do this. And we'll do this too. Oh, that's not the one that I wanted to do. We'll do that. There we go. Oh, I didn't want to. Did I do that? I didn't want to do that. I think I did do that. Okay, well, that's fine. That'll happen eventually. Let's see. What is this? Waiting on planks. Okay, so I'm not strong with planks at the moment, so we're going to wait for that. Okay, so yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be a good idea. Now, what I think I want to do is I need log storage because 12,000 logs isn't cutting it. So let's see. Can I do something over here? How deep are those? 2. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if we can't just bring majority of this up here. Oh, I want to get rid of this pine tree. Okay, so get those up. Get this demolished. Okay. All right. So let's see if we can't get this. This we can probably fit here. Okay. All right, so this is going to come out to be something like this. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then like this, right? And then we could probably fit a third one. Yeah, let's see. We'll do this direction. All right, let's see. So then that goes in there. Perfect. And I think we're going to switch back to this direction. Okay. We knew that was going to happen because they only go out so far, right? Perfect. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so now we can get all of these connected here. Awesome. Maybe we do something like this as well. Yeah. Okay, I think that's fine. Let's see, if we scroll down here, can we get any more out of this? I don't think so. After adding that. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So then we'll add that. Right, okay, that's fine. Okay, so let's do a check on the tunnel, which it doesn't look like they've done anything to. Fantastic. Oh, probably because I high prioritized everything else. Right. Right. Okay, you're still stranded. But you're not really that hungry or thirsty, so I guess that's fine. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, you're no longer stranded. Hurry it up. we go. Okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Nothing we can do about that right now either. Okay. All right. And we've got dirt coming up. Okay. So we need dirt here. Dirt here. I do really like the idea of having one of each of the Earth repopulators, Earth monuments on each side of the housing. So I think we're going to go with that. So I'm just going to get all of this brought up here. And then, of course, let's see, where does this come to? There. All right, so we'll do that. Okay. So then this can be the recultivator and the repopulator. All right, and then I'm going to set each of these actually to the lowest possible workplace and construction site priority. Yeah, because we don't need those done any sort of expediently. Largely because I know that they're going to take forever. And there's really no point in starting it quickly. Starting it any sort of soon. So, I'll probably end up leaving this running for maybe an hour or so, just so that everything can get done. Now, I do, however, I just checked on, that's fine. We come down here, so we can check on you guys, which also have had nothing completed. Of course, of course, of course. Well, I guess, you know what? Biggest positive that we have is that we are not overflowing here, which is, of course, the worst thing that can happen. Wasting water. But it's fine. What is going on here? Oh, I do know what this is about. Okay, that's fine. So we'll get rid of that. Then, did that also get rid of a... It did. Okay. All right. Well, what we'll do here, come in with a universal power levy. I just need to make sure that... And why is this... Is there no connection on the side? Interesting. Okay, well, that one I for sure want then. The regular power levy. Interesting. You know what? I wonder actually with the universal if it just connects. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's why. All right. But anyways, this one I for sure want. So we'll do that. And then we need to come in with a vertical shaft, I think. No, it was a regular shaft here to connect to everything else. And then it was a platform. And then the charging station on top of the platform. So, like that. All right. And then if we scroll down here, yeah. Right. Perfect. Okay. I do think I want to fill this in. This was our previous bad water diversion, and there's just no point in having it there anymore. So I think we'll just end up filling that in sooner rather than later, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine for now. Okay. So, I was really trying to keep this episode to be about an hour, and we are just about that hour mark. But I did also want to at least start getting our food production laid in this area, but I don't think that that's going to happen right now. So, what I'm going to do instead, I'm just going to let the game run for about an hour. Um yeah, I'm just going to let the game run. Let them do everything here that needs to be done, cuz all of these need to be put in and then grown, which is just going to take a while. So, right. All right. Well, on that note, thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you in episode 35.